Hello and welcome to AirgunWeb.com, your home for honest, real-world airgun reviews and information where we bring you the facts, not fluff. I don't always have the luxury of working with a product over the long term. Most of the time I either have to purchase them or when I'm done, go ahead and send it back to Pyramid Air. There are a few occasions, however, where the manufacturer lets me keep the product for further testing. AirForce provided a Talon SS a while back, and today we're going to take another look. This rifle has grown to be one of my all-time favorite air guns, so let's go ahead and find out why. For those unfamiliar with the AirForce line of products, let's go over some key features. Our Talon SS is one of the older units. Newer models have the newer spin-lock design that allows the use of the newer tank with built-in gauge and Foster connection, but the rest of the gun is essentially the same. Let's start with the tank. AirForce uses a very simple design that incorporates the valve right into the tank. This works not only for the HPA setup, but also when switching over to CO2. All you need is the CO2 conversion valve, and you can go back and forth with ease. The Talon SS is relatively small and lightweight, with a scope rail above the loading port and additional rails along the top and bottom of the barrel shroud. As you can see, I've added some accessories to mine. Another useful feature is the adjustable power. This allows you to set the gun up to the desired force for the job. If you're plinking in the backyard, you don't need max power, and vice versa. If you're hunting, you may want to crank it up. The trigger on the Talon SS is really very nice, super smooth and easy to pull. The gun is almost effortless to shoot, especially set up like I have mine. For my setup, I've matched my Talon SS with a UTG 4-16 by 56 SWAT scope, auto-centering BKL mounts for proper scope alignment, UTG Bi-Pod, and a UTG laser. The only thing I have to add now is a good light. The cool thing is that there is plenty of room and space for accessories. The AirForce Talon SS can run on high pressure air or CO2 by attaching a special valve to a standard paintball tank. Now, we've covered the mechanics of filling a tank in the past, so let's just skip to the fun stuff and shoot this little gun. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and push forward on the bolt. This opens the breech and allows you to load the pellet. It also engages that automatic safety. Go ahead and close your bolt. You're going to aim the gun at your desired target. Release the safety and gently squeeze the trigger. To fire again, you're just going to repeat the same process. Open the bolt, load the pellet, close the bolt, aim, release the safety, squeeze the trigger. Very, very simple. The beauty of this gun is that you can set it for just the right type of shooting. If you want to shoot indoors at close range, you can set the power down low for more shots. If you need to stretch things out, you can crank up the power for those long range shots. Now, because of the shorter barrel, my gun stops producing increased velocities at around 6 on the power level. And the difference between 0 and 6 as far as velocities go is really not that great. Personally, I'd rather have more shooting and less filling, so I leave my gun at 3 and I get about 175 shots. Unlike some air guns, the Talon SS is really not picky about pellets. Now, I really like to shoot the JSB 14.3 grain pellets because they seem to deliver good velocity and accuracy for my needs. The Talon SS averaged around 796 feet per second with these pellets across 10 shots on a full tank and produced 20.13 foot-pounds at the muzzle. Because this pellet has excellent ballistics, you're still going to be getting around 628 feet per second at 50 yards, which is still over 12 foot-pounds, perfect for hunting small game. Now, as I mentioned earlier, accuracy is almost too easy with this gun. Here you see some shots taken at 10 yards. I love to shoot this on my indoor range. The shroud keeps the noise down, and it's just a lot of fun to keep stacking one pellet after another into the same hole over and over. Now, not much changes when you take it outdoors for some shooting at 20 yards. As you can see here, it's almost too easy to just keep all the pellets in one tight group after another. It's easy to see why this gun is definitely one of my favorites. So let's go ahead and take a look at our final summary. The Talon SS certainly has a unique look and feel with repeatable performance that's simply undeniable. The ergonomics of the gun take a little bit of getting used to. But once you've conquered that hurdle, and believe me, it doesn't take that long, it's a real joy to shoot. I've had this gun for over a year, and I shoot it pretty regularly. I have to say that I'm very pleased with how it's held up, and it's delivered reliable performance and consistent accuracy the entire time. It's definitely one of the top air guns in my arsenal. I'd like to take a moment and thank the folks over at AirForce for providing me this Talon SS. I'd also like to thank Pyramid Air for sponsoring our channel and for sponsoring this review. When you're looking for your next airgun or you're looking to fill your next airgun supply order, please visit www.pyramidair.com or give them a call at 888-262-4867. And please be sure to let them know that you learned about them right here at AirgunWeb. When you're looking for honest, real-world airgun reviews, think AirgunWeb, where we tell you the facts, not fluff. I'm Rick Utzer with AirgunWeb.com. Thanks again for watching.